Welcome to another Eagle River Division video. In this presentation, we will take a look at how the computerized paperwork for a train is created and see how a train is built at South Park Yard. JMRI Operations Pro is used to build the manifest for train number 834. Manifest Creator formats the manifest and prepares it for printing. We will take a closer look at the manifest in a little bit. Train number 834 originates at South Park Yard and terminates at Asheville Staging. South Park Yard is located at the western end of the Eagle River Division layout. It's a stub-ended yard with 5 classification tracks. Industries in the foreground are worked by the yard crew. We will explore that in a future video. Our day starts with the crew backing the yard power out of the locomotive servicing area. Yard power is a Frisco EMD GP15 with TCS Wow Sound decoder and keep alive. It is locomotive number 123. This HO scale loco is an Athearn Genesis model. Yard power moves east down the yard throat to the arrival and departure, or AD track. Let's review our paperwork for train number 834. We're using the train manifest as our switch list today. There are 15 cars, 10 loaded and 5 empties, plus 1 Frisco caboose that make up today's train. All of the cars we need to pull are located on yard tracks 1 and 2. We'll start at the bottom of the list, pulling cars closest to the caboose first and building forward. The caboose will be coupled to the end of the train as we depart from the yard. The yard turnouts are lined for tracks 1 and 2. The rotary switch is connected to a diode matrix that controls the yard turnout points. Yard power has coupled onto the cars on classification track 2 and is pulling the string of cars forward. The first car we need is a blue and gray tank car, ACFX number 90658. There are other cars beyond it that we also need, so the crew pulls the entire track. The blue and gray tank car is uncoupled from the remaining cars on track 2. And is spotted on the AD track. After uncoupling, the crew pulls forward to clear the turnout so they can back down track 2 to pick up more cars. The video sped up here in the interest of time as our yard crew continues to work track 2 to build the outbound train. The yellow paint on the ties marks the location of the Katy delayed uncoupler magnet. It's best to avoid trying to couple cars over the uncoupler magnet, so we push slightly past it. Once again, we've sped up the video. Our crew has 7 cars to pull from track 2 and then 8 cars to grab from track 1 before returning to track 2 for 1 additional car. Instead of returning to track 2 later, the crew grabs the black N&W gondola now and takes it along as they begin working track 1. The N&W gon will be the first car behind our road power. Yard power has coupled on to the long string of cars on classification track 1. Track 1 is the track with the yellow CNW boxcar, blue Rock Island boxcar, and other cars. We need that gray Mopac covered hopper at the very end of track 1, so it looks like the crew will be pulling the entire track to get to it. It's good that we have a long yard lead at South Park. Is that Kenny doing some rail fanning in the yard today? He should not be there. Kenny could get killed. As our crew continues pulling from track 1, the next piece of rolling stock on our list is Mopac bulkhead flat number 728031. We stop the car's coupler over the delayed uncoupler magnet and then back up slightly to remove slack between the cars. This sometimes facilitates uncoupling with these magnets. The bulkhead flat is added to the other cars on the AD track and shoved back to clear the turnout so the crew can return to track 1. Skipping ahead, the last 3 cars from track 1 have been moved to the AD track. After making an uncouple, our crew takes the black N&W gon back to the AD track. The gondola is coupled onto the string of cars on the AD track. A skewer is used to uncouple the gon from the tank car. The unneeded coal tar tank car is spotted to track 1. The yard power moves out of the way so that the road power can be brought over and connected to the train. Assigned road power for train number 834 is made up of a pair of GEU 30B locomotives. Frisco number 846 and 851 leave the locomotive servicing area. Number 846 is an XR series loco. It is a phase AU 30B. The GE XR series was initially part of what would eventually become the Dash 7 series of diesel locomotives built by GE from around 1972 to 1975. The XR locomotives were designed by General Electric to compete with their rival EMD-2 line of diesel locomotives. I believe the Frisco owned 30 of the U-30B locomotives delivered between 1968 and 1975, and only number 846 wore the distinctive XR logo. These HO models were manufactured by Atlas. Number 846 is a Gold Series model equipped with QSI sound, and number 851 is a Silver Series model with user-installed Tsunami 2 sound. The road power moves to the AD track. It makes a reverse move to couple to the waiting string of cars assembled on the AD track. The head end N and W gon will be spotted at Westburg Yard. Westburg is the only scheduled work stop for train number 834 today. Our train will terminate in Asheville staging after spotting the gon and picking up one car at Westburg. The train is pulled forward to just past the entrance to the caboose track. It then makes a reverse move to couple to the caboose prior to leaving South Park Yard. Eastbound train number 834 has been cleared to Riverside Junction and departs the yard. Thanks for watching.